Yo, what's up everyone? This is Bren, and in this video I'm going to be covering the essentials of playing Doom in the offlane. So in 6.85, this is definitely one of the one of the strongest offlaners, just to go into a pub and just to, like, basically just pub stomp the game, because he's extremely powerful after the buffs that Scorched Earth received. And I'm actually taking this game because this game is really fucking interesting, guys, because of what just happened. So we have three people on the cliff right here, and I'm not even entirely sure why Urshiker killed the Wind Ranger. He should have just left him up there just to sit, and then they should have just camped the courier. But even Spectre's going up there. I don't know what the fuck these guys were thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing Doom here though, guys. This is definitely a weird game. I'm gonna be soloing up against the EM. This is a pretty good matchup for Doom. Yeah, and in pubs, a lot of the times you're gonna have like decent matchups in the offlane, just because there's usually a greedy jungler, or people like to do dual lanes in the offlane. So you can kind of just stick to the offlane. Like, very rarely do you have to retreat to the jungle on this hero, especially in this patch where Scorched Earth does more damage and it gives me more regen. Now I went to the side shop, bought a Cooling Blade right here, just to make sure that I can dominate the CS. And yeah, there's not really too much to be discussing in this lane, other than I kind of just want to hit him whenever he's going for creeps. I don't actually want to really trade with him if he has creep advantage, just because of like this. As you can see, he's draining my mana. Dude doesn't have the biggest mana pool, but I definitely want to just kind of be dominating the CS with my higher base damage and my Cooling Blade. So yeah, and another thing to mention here, guys, is usually when you play Doom offlane, you kind of just wait around and scout out their supports, and what you want to be doing is you want to be going over here to find a good creep. The ideal creep to have in the hard camp right here is to get a big Satyr creep, just for the health regen. The Wolf creep is also really good because it gives you 30% damage, 30% base damage, and it gives you crit, so your last hitting ability is just insane. Now, Windrunner DC's here. Not entirely sure why. I think he was still like in Dota, even though he DC'd. He probably thought the game was over or something, but he didn't abandon right away. I'm actually going to skip to this boss. And as you guys can see, these guys are just completely flaming. Yeah, so the game is paused. We had that bad start. He's just completely DC'd, and they don't give a fuck. But that's alright, guys. Yeah, so this hero is actually just completely insane in pubs, guys. I'm telling you, like, with confidence, this is definitely like a top 2 offlaner right now for pubs. And I'm going to be showing you the way that I like to play him, which is a pretty popular way right now. I kind of forego the blink in most games, just because Doom still has the issue where Doom's cast time is just way too long. And that just allows for too much counterplay on the enemy's team. Like, if they're fast with their reactions, they'll like blink away. Maybe they'll pop their BKB in time. A lot of heroes have escapes like Ember Spirit. So I think the way that I really like to play him is I basically just run at them, guys. I buy drums, I buy Vlads, I buy instead of the blink, I actually go for a Shadow Blade, which I will be showing here. I'll just kind of show its effectiveness. Because you get like the crit damage off right when you break the invis, and then you doom them. It's like you do so much damage. It's really good for getting pickoffs in pubs. I definitely like it a lot more than blink in pubs. In competitive, maybe blink is still a better item in competitive, but in pubs I really like the Shadow Blade, and I'll basically be showing you guys why once we get to that stage. But I'm just kind of laning. There really isn't too much to be talking about in this matchup. I'm basically, I was lower on mana right there, so I don't really mind trading with him now. But yeah, so as you guys can see, Wind Ranger has DC'd, and that is our mid lane hero, guys. So not only did we have 3 people cliffed, but now our mid lane is just basically gone. And yeah, I'm just trading with this motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of my lane. There's not really too much you can do. Even though I might not be even though I might be missing some CS, I'm basically just keeping him off the lane completely almost, and trading really efficiently. Tusk comes down, but there's no way we can kill him. I don't have any mana, and we don't have any other follow-up disables, but it's not too bad. Not too big of a deal. But I'm just farming. Now, I'm going to be going for a bottle here, guys. Normally, I would not go for a bottle, but because our mid lane has DC'd, I just want to be able to get the runes. Be able to control the runes, and with the AM being able to drain my mana, just having the extra regen is going to be really important. I would say that just having a Bassi will normally be good enough with just your Scorched Earth, and maybe being able to get like a Satyr creep. And I'm saying Satyr creep, guys, I mean the creep in the hard camp that has an HP regen aura. That creep is definitely very strong in the early game. No, I'm just going to be going for phase right here. And I'm going to be walking back to base just because I don't have any mana. And I'm not buying the bottle right now with just boots because I definitely can't kill anti-mage if I have just bottle and brown boots. He'll be able to just walk back to the tower too easily and basically just run away. But with phase boots, I can definitely kill him if I catch him off guard. So I'm going to be just running back to base right now. Pop my phase whenever it's up. Got myself a TP. Now I'm going to be TPing down. I'm even buying a smoke just to increase my movement speed and to decrease the chance that he actually manages to avoid my Doom. And he kind of fucks up right here, guys. He kind of just walks into the Doom. Yeah, so I'm just going to chase this guy down. And he is definitely fucking dead. Yeah, he's dead. Do I have my Devour up? Going to be using it right now. Perhaps. Oh, maybe I go look for creep. Nah. I definitely don't want to hold on to this creep. All this gives is 3 bonus armor, and this really doesn't help too much. It's one of the worst creeps to have, I would say. The best creeps I have, as I've been mentioning, guys, the Satyr for the health regen, or the Wolf. The Wolf Aura with the crit. Amazing items. Now, I do have my bottle coming out now. And since I'm kind of low on mana, I might as well just use my mana pool just to get my Scorched Earth off. Because if I went up for the creep wave right there, guys, he would have hit me once and I wouldn't have been able to use anything. So I might as well just use the Scorched Earth, trade some auto attacks, and just be able to get the CS right there. So I'm just going to come over here to the bot rune. Hopefully there's rune. Yes, there's a haste. This is extremely nice for me. This means that if I hold my Doom, I can basically just chase him down. And even if he blinks right when he sees me, like during the cast time or something, I'm still going to be able to chase him down and get the Doom off. So yeah, right there, Wind Ranger has been disconnected for too long and he receives the abandon. I told my team to just play on. Like, we can definitely win this game. Usually when someone abandons on the enemy team, the enemy team, like, all their players just start like fucking around basically. They think the game's over, but it's definitely not. So this is a pretty simple stuff right here. I'm not entirely sure why he's that far up in the lane. But yeah, he was probably hoping that Dazzle will be able to just TP down and save him, perhaps. But yeah, Disruptor actually canceled the TP with Glimpse, I believe. Yeah, he says guess why. So yeah, definitely he was the one that canceled it, or maybe it was the Tusk. Nah, it was definitely the Disruptor since he said that. But right here, I do have the Speed Aura now. This is a better creep than the 3 armor creep for sure. This is 12%. Yeah, 12% move speed. That's really sick. Especially if you combine that with Scorched Earth movement speed and phase boost. I can stick on top of people with Scorched Earth really easily. And I say this hero is a really good pump stomper now, guys, because he's really easy to use. I'll be honest. He's insanely easy to use. And he does a lot of AoE damage now. He's hard to kill. He's a much better laner with the buffs. And he's still such a really good late game hero with all the auras that you build on him. The Wolf Creep is insane, 30% bonus damage. Just a really strong hero. He's also one of the better heroes to have for Spectre, for sure. Yeah, definitely one of the best heroes to have for Spectre. So yeah, if you see a Spectre in your game, I do recommend picking Doom. The heroes you want to watch out for when you pick Doom, guys, you want to watch out for illusion heroes. Definitely do not pick this hero versus Naga or Terrorblade or Phantom Lancer. I mean, you definitely can pick them against those, but those are definitely the best type of carries to have versus Doom. But Doom is definitely pretty decent versus most heroes, I'd say. For sure. Yeah, I'm going to be going in for my Shadow Blade first. And yeah, AM just blinks. But we're scaring him off the creeps anyways. The Disruptor probably shouldn't have shown right there. He should have just been shining the trees, but that's alright. 3 bot. What the fuck is your problem? Yeah, this guy was an all-chat champion this game, guys. I have no idea why he's flaming. Or like all chatting. But yeah, we're just gonna take this tower, nice and simple. Pop my Scorched Earth right here. Give me the health regen, and I'm gonna be able to just do damage to these creeps right here as I'm hitting it. If I can get the tower, that's pretty good. Managed to get it. So I got my Shadow Blade. And this is like, once you get your Shadow Blade, guys, you definitely want to go out on the hunt, try and find someone. And since this is a 4v5, they're probably not going to be tryharding as much. But I mean, they're still going to play to win the game, but because the game is definitely not over. Right here, I'm going for the wolf creep. This is definitely the best creep to have on Doom, guys. It gives you so much damage for solo killing, especially since you're going to be using your attack out of Shadow Blade. You can crit off that. It just increases your damage by so much. Your team's damage increases your farming speed. So Satyr is the best creep to have in the early game, but once the mid game and late game comes around, definitely go for the wolf creep. So I just do an attack out of Invis, gets my Doom, and as you guys can see, Doom's cast time is fucking garbage. It's way too long, and that's kind of why I'm not like the biggest fan of Blink on this hero anymore. I'm not entirely sure which patch he received the nerf in. It was like 6.82 maybe, which made his cast time garbage, and you could counterplay him now for his Doom ability a lot better, and they nerfed the damage, I believe, just by a little bit. Yeah, so Tusk goes down right there. It's not too big of a deal. And now he's cogging me in. I don't really give a shit. I have my Shadow Blade, and I know that they definitely don't have detection because I just recently bought it. Popping my Scorched Earth on the side, and I'm kind of on the side just so I can pop my regen and just make sure it doesn't get cancelled. I can definitely go and trade there. So you see those crits, guys? Or maybe Jug crit there, but it doesn't matter. I'm still giving him 30% bonus damage. This aura is insane. Like, you can just build auras on this hero and just go for solo pickoffs like I am going for on this hero, and you're going to win the majority of your games. For sure. And this is actually one of the easier heroes to play that I also like, that I also find fun, just because I just enjoy building these items. I enjoy building items like drums, Vlads, AC, stuff like that, Shivas especially. But yeah, we're gonna have a battle right here. I have my Scorched Earth up, and I'm invis as well, so I want to hit this guy. Maybe I can get a crit. Yeah, magic. Did it crit right there, or is that just a Shadow Blade? It doesn't matter. Managed to kill him, and I can just trade with these guys. Like, he cogs me in, but he definitely doesn't want to be in here. So even though they got the kill, I still got 2 kills, and it looks like yeah, that was a really good, amazing ult by Disruptor. So yeah, Clock was definitely did not expect that amount of damage to be coming out of the Doom. I'm dead right now. Just keep your eye on the map, guys. You always want to, like, I mean, I talk about this a lot, but you want to look at where the enemy heroes have been recently, and whether or not they use their TPs. And see, they're just playing so aggressively just because this is a 4v5. I don't want to use my Doom on him. Yeah, so I just turned around on Doom onto the Clockwork because I knew the Earthshaker was going to die either way. Now we can chase this guy down, and he gets a huge heal bomb on me, and I didn't de-aggro fast enough, so I die right after I respawn, but during that battle. But we got 4 kills. We're going to be getting this tower, so this is huge. And my Shadow Blade. The next item I'm going to be going for is actually a Vlad's, just to give us even more team fight. 5 armor, more damage, and life steal for both me and Juggernaut, and the Tusk, and the Disruptor. gives life to that even range heroes now, so yeah, definitely really good items on this hero. Yeah, see how much damage this hero does, guys? It's insane. It might look like I can get through right there, but I was not actually able to. Yeah, so Juggernaut's on the clockwork. I don't really have too many spells up. I don't have anything up right now, but I'm still auto-attacking for a lot of damage. They keep going on me, but I'm pretty tanky, and we're getting pretty good. We're getting good trades though, either way. Yeah. Hopefully Juggernaut can get the Earthshaker. That'd be huge. Nah, I can't get him. Oh no, that was a pretty decent spin. Yeah, he gets him. And then we're gonna see a juke here. Yeah, he runs up, but he immediately goes the other way because he knew the AM was gonna be blinking. Spectre's getting the disruptor, but 468 gold actually. Interesting. Alright, well anyways, I'm TPing bot. Using my Devour. Whenever it's on off cooldown. And I'm just gonna be pushing these lanes in. Yeah, whenever you're in these situations, especially, you want to make sure that the lanes are pushed, just so you can go get the ganks out easier, guys. If you can push the lanes in as Doom, that just means that they're going to have to be split up more. That means you have more targets to be able to get off with your Shadowblade gank. So this guy is, so he blinks away pretty intelligently, thinking I probably going to be coming to try and gank him pretty soon, but yeah, he blinks away. And I'm actually doing a pretty risky play right here, guys. I'm just waiting. Like, I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. I was sitting there for a while. But he does show himself again, so I'm like, alright, let's fucking do this. Just free kills on this kid all day. Yeah. Alright, so free kills, guys, on the blue player. So I'm just farming their jungle now. Just kind of controlling the map. And we have a little engagement going up on top. I can't do anything really on bottom, so I'm just gonna be pushing in mid. I'm still looking at top though. Kind of being inefficient in terms of my movement right there. I didn't need to rotate towards mid. I should just stay in the jungle and get farming bot. I knew I couldn't have done anything either way. But I am TPing here now. Just because I saw that the Spectre was still committing. And maybe I can get a kill. I have my Scorched Earth. I use my level death on him, but I can't get up. I cannot catch up to him. It's not happening, guys. So kind of a little bit of wasted time right here, even. But that is definitely an overcommittal. But they're shaking. you see this damage, guys? This is insane. Yeah. Just with Vlad's aura. Just with Vlad's aura and the pack leader's aura, you just give so much damage to your team. Yeah, it's actually insane if you have heroes with like high base damage as well. So heroes that have just a lot of their primary attribute. So like Terrorblade is really good with like a Doom on his team. Morphling is pretty good, even though Morphling is just bad. But it doesn't even really matter too much what carry you have. You're going to be buffing their damage up so much. And you're giving them lifesteal. I have the drums as well, so I'm giving them move speed, attack speed, everything. And it's not like my hero is like weak because of it either. These aura items are still like insanely efficient on me. And we're gonna see a pretty good deny on the Spectre from the clock. So he times it correctly off the Doom, and that's pretty insane because Doom ticks quite a lot. So you do have to time that really well off when the shallow grave ends. You manage to do that right there. But yeah, I'm just farming the ancients right now. I don't have my Doom up, so I don't really want to be too active right now. I don't want to get into any team fights, but yeah, there's a little bit of overcommittal right there. And yeah, we managed to just pick them off. AM is farming. We can't kill him. No way. I do not have my Doom up. And Spectre just haunts in on me. Kind of just man fighting him right there. He has dust, so I just do whatever I can, but kind of killed myself off the dispersion and just his auto attacks. He managed to get me. But Spectre does go down. That's still a better trade for them. Just because, how much gold did I give? I I gave almost 800 gold to that Spectre, but he only gave 662 to the Tusk, and we definitely don't want our gold to be on Tusk right now. We want our gold to be on me, the Doom, and the Juggernaut. Those are the heroes that we need to be as farmed as possible. Like, if we have 2 extremely farmed heroes, we can definitely overpower them. And I'm just watching Juggernaut go in mid. He gets a really simple kill. Comes out off Fog. Decent play. Porting in bot. It's good farm location. Swap my Scorched Earth. Just because I just poured it in. I have the mana from the fountain. Yeah. And so, something I probably should have done earlier, but it didn't really cross my mind, was just to do Roche. So right now I'm going to be taking Roche out. I told him that I can just solo it, and he puts his ward right here intelligently, so just help me out. Pop my Scorched Earth, just going to be getting this down low. But we do definitely see them on the map, coming in and out of Fog. So we kind of know where they are. At the end of this, I told my team to just come over here and help me out. Pinging it right here. Drop my bottle. And the next item I'm going to be going for, guys, is definitely the AC. Another great aura on this item. I mean, another great aura for this hero. Gives your team armor, more damage, just buffs your own team up, and debuffs the other team. And this is a really good disruptor ult, but I do go down. It's just an Aegis, so they committed quite a bit for that. And we're going to get a snowball. I want to cast my ult, and yes, I barely got that off. He almost finished his blink animation. And yeah, we're going after this guy. I decided to change targets right here because I wanted to kill the clock, but the Dazzle started TPing. So I should have stuck on... That was actually a misplay by me, guys. I should have stuck on the Dazzle and used my level death, and then went towards the clock. So Dazzle managed to live right there just because I misplayed, but type of shit does happen. So much fucking flame in this game, guys. 1 in 6 shit. 1 in 6 should stand on that guy. I really don't think they have a right to flame. They're just completely unpaused. And what happened early? The fucking 3-man cliff. Yeah, and Earthshaker's the one that's flaming when he like killed the Wind Ranger instead of just letting him stay there for the entire game. But whatever. Yeah, they're just running into us at this point, guys. And we have so much fucking damage from our auras, to be honest. They really can't do too much. So this game is fucking over, guys. Yeah, this game is definitely over. So I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah, I just go for my AC right now, and then I end up going for Shivas. There's not really too much I can do though. We're just too overfarmed. We're just overfarmed, and we have more team. We just have better team efficient items. They don't really have anything. They don't have a mech or anything. Disruptor has a Glimmer Cape. He's gonna be building into the mech. I believe he gets a mech in this game. And yeah, this game is just over. Alright, see you guys later.